I was trying to go into the parking lot. I keep forgetting there's two driveways into there. But I went into one that was kind of narrow and it led to the short one. So I was like, oh man. Um, but I'm parked next to the park. I feel like I need to be some time away because I just spent, what time is it? Like 3 hours with my brother, driving him across town to another town, quite honestly, so he can get his shot. My friend is doing me a big, huge favor because she's a nurse and she's willing to do that. Um, and so my brother has had some more symptoms today. It's been up and down. It's like when I went to go pick him up, he was pleasant. He was cool. So everything was cool. And then once we got on the road, I told him it was a long way. It's going to take an hour. But of course, he doesn't remember any of this stuff. So we're like almost not even halfway there yet. And he's already starting to do things. And I had to ask him to stop because if you're doing certain things in traffic and other people see you, first of all, you can cause an accident. Number two, you can start up some road rage. And I am not trying to be a part of any of that. So I think he got agitated when I corrected him in that. I was like, look, I can't have you doing certain things on the road when people can see you. It's one thing where I have my vehicle, it has tinted windows on the side and it can kind of, not necessarily be seen, but he's doing certain things and it's like you need to stop. So anyway, he got agitated almost on the way up there and he kept and I feel like there's some OCD, and I'm legitly saying that. And I know a lot of people say that, throw that, OCD around like it's nothing to like it's a hee hee ha ha. Like I legitly believe like he has that as well because he'll ask for something and he'll be relentlessly asking, won't let it go until he gets it. And then the moment he gets it, he throws it away, or he'll ruin it, or he'll break it. It's like a child. Like so he's been pestering me this week about going to the store. Even though we went to the store on Sunday. And see that's the thing. He doesn't make a list. Um and I gave him money and that's something else. I can't keep giving him money for him to just throw it away. But anyway, he has money for this week and I gave it to him partial in a money card and partial in cash. That I feel like that slowed him down. So that kind of helped a lot because he'll just spend money randomly in like a day and then it's gone. Doesn't matter how much it is. And then he'll ask me for more. So yeah, so the cash part he still had. So he kept asking like I want to get like some soft drinks or whatever. I was like whatever, fine. So by the time we get off the highway closer to my friend's house, I'm thinking, yeah, let's stop and get something really quick. You'll be in and out. I knew he wouldn't be in and out. I knew it. And he got in there. The thing is, he's just, first of all, he's not self aware and his memory is shot. So he's not self aware to know that being in unknown crowds in retail settings make him upset. And then he forgets that that's his trigger. He didn't even acknowledge that, I don't know. I'm trying to breathe through this. Like I said, I'm at the park trying to work this out for myself. And he was in there longer than I thought because it doesn't take that long to get some soft drinks. Okay. So I go in there. He's standing kind of in like this particular store had like a walk path with the how can I like it's partitioned out to where you have to walk a path to get to the cash register. and there's like stuff in the way, right? Like kind of like how Staples is, like if you go to Staples or Home Depot or whatever, they kind of make a little path of a wall of stuff, and that store had that. And he was just standing there. And I walk in and I'm like, "Hey, what's going on?" He's just standing there. And then he has the soft drinks and he's looking at me and I'm looking at him, and then he's like pulling out his wallet and trying to hand it to me. He wants me to buy it because he's too afraid to go to the register. So I go ahead and buy it. He walks out of the store. I don't know. I'm thinking he's going back to the car, hoping that he remembers what it looks like. Um, he didn't. He started walking in a different direction. And luckily, I'm texting my friend, like, yeah, we got a situation up here. And I don't even know if I want to keep going with the details of this, but basically, the issue is he does not, he is not self aware enough to know what his triggers are. He doesn't seem like he wants to know what his triggers are either. That's kind of where it boils down to. It's like he does not know what his triggers are. I have to keep telling him what his triggers are, and he doesn't seem to want to know, and he doesn't seem to want to fix it. And I can't give him ultimatums because he's unwell. This is the same person who will sooner sleep on the ground. And I keep saying this, y'all. Like, this is serious where I have no, the only leverage I have is for myself, my own well being. And that's legit. That's real talk. So I get him up there, finally get him into the car because at first he was refusing to get into the car. And my friend, she graciously helps with getting him his injection and stuff, and he's still whatever agitated and stuff. And at this point, I'm just kind of like ignoring him because I can't. And me and her start talking a little bit about some stuff, because she's working on some things that I'm helping her with a little bit. So I tell her, yeah, just send it to me. I'm gonna look over it for you and all this and that. And then he wants to start jumping in our conversation a little bit. Like it's almost like he understands when people are talking, but then he's saying things that's kind of related but not really related. So yeah. And so he got his shot. We're leaving. He tried to ask me to stop to get some potato chips. That's where I was like, you don't know. Like inside of me, I was like, no, because you said you wanted to get soda and you got it. You could have got, see, this is where I have to guard myself. I have to have my boundary. And I'm trying to figure out how to do that because I promised that. And see, that's the thing. I'm a person of my word. And he is ill and he can't be a person of his world, of his word. I don't even know if he's trying. That's the thing. I don't think he's even trying on some level. And what happens is I'm the one that's the person of my word, and he just runs, does whatever he wants to do. Um, and he really does believe that, like, okay, so he gets SSI, y'all. Okay. The apartment, I'm going to just tell you, roughly costs $2,000 a month. Roughly. Okay. He gets SSI. I still got to pay for his food. He eats a lot. All that gets spent between the rent and the food. It gets spent. Okay. And he actually believes I'm taking his money. I'm stealing his money. And I'm actually giving him an extra, probably $150 out of my pocket. And I'm paying for that apartment, basically. And then he has the gall to still, like, I think what really made me angry Is that okay? Yeah, the chips thing, and I was like, no. I tried to explain to him why, because it began his triggers. I was like, we're not here in a different town, across town from where we live, into another town, and go into a store where you don't even know what you're doing. And by the time you get in there, you're going to have a panic attack and not want to come out or whatever. And I ain't got time for it. Like, I didn't say all that, but I should have said all that, but I didn't say all that. But I can't say all that. And so when we get almost back, because I'm taking side roads now, I'm not taking a highway because I already know that I promise you, I would have still been on the highway. See, I know how to get around Atlanta, but anyway, um, I mentioned something. We're driving and there's this, bicyclist. He's, on his way. We're close, and I'm telling him like we're close. We're getting close back to the apartment. He's like, okay, whatever. And I was like, hey, do you want a bike? And he's like, he grumbles to the fact that he's like, I want a laptop. I was like, you got a laptop, Fern. First of all, that's what I'm already thinking to myself. I'm like, I'm not buying him a laptop. Okay, I'm not, because it would be me buying a laptop, and he's already thrown away like so many phones that I have bought him. He'll throw away. I think that's the thing that really gets me. And not to say that I'm materialistic, I am not, but at some point in time, his destructive behavior and reaction to things. Again, maybe it is that poster, the fact that he threw it away last night is really getting to me. Maybe that is it. And yeah, maybe that's the thing is getting to me. And the fact that he just keeps throwing things away and he's not really I don't know. I know he wants to try, but it doesn't feel like it. Maybe that's what it is for me. Like, it doesn't feel like he's trying. And I know this disease really, or disorder, really makes people not believe people and what they say. Because even going up there to my friend's place, I told him how long it's going to take. I told him it is far. I told him there's lots of traffic. Like I said, halfway there, he got agitated and was like, "Is it this really this far?" Yes, I told you it was this far. I told you when we went the last time, it was actually a holiday and there was no traffic. Now it's regular. This is the real deal Atlanta traffic. You're in it. You're welcome. And I can only have so much patience, right? And I'm perimenopausal and stuff. It's like it just starts making me feel like I'm giving too much. And I know there's a lot of people out there that would love to say, well, you're single. Of course you need to be like yeah, but this has been, and I know this sounds weird, but this has been my town for 20 years. My town. And it feels like he's just invading and bringing chaos. He's like bringing chaos with him, and he is. And I was like, I'm not having that. And I don't know how much more I can handle without some kind of support. And maybe I do need to see a support group tonight or something, because the fact that he just had such an attitude saying, buy me this. I'm like, oh, you have no idea how much money you've wasted, how much money you've like, and it's really taking a toll. Because I can't even enjoy my summer. I'm supposed to be working on my own house instead of following him around. And he's not grateful. He's ungrateful. And I'm not looking for gratitude. I mean, he did say thank you. Like, and I just need to get a grip on myself. Again, you're just seeing a little bit of a meltdown today from me. And I just I just need, I don't know. I just need to, it's hard. Like, yeah, I know what I'm about to say. Everybody would say, worry about yourself. Yeah, worry about yourself. I guess that's what I'm gonna have to do. Worry about myself. All right, so everything can't be tied up in a little bow. And today is it's kind of cloudy. Maybe I'm just irritable. Okay. And I'm just not seeing, I'm seeing progress, but I'm not seeing progress. And he says one thing, but then his actions don't follow up because it's a chemical imbalance. So that's again that thing that gets me. I want to believe him, but I shouldn't. Even okay, I'm gonna leave you at this. Listen, and this is the things that I see that I try to pay attention to. So as my friend gave him his shot, she had a band-aid on hand and everything, and then she put, she gave him the injection, put the band-aid on it. Then she was like, um she went and I guess she went to go do something else really quick. And then she came back, she was like, hey, because his he started doing his arm like it was in pain, because he was. um and then she was like, hey, do you need an ibuprofen or a Tylenol? And he said no. And I looked at him, I was like, yes, he does. See, that's what I mean by the self-awareness. Like, he doesn't even realize that he is in pain. And somehow that's the little thing that keeps me going. Like, he doesn't even realize he's actually in physical pain until it's too late. And I wish there was a way for me to help him realize that he can help himself. And so we did listen to some videos about resilience on the way back down here. But still, I'm just kind of irritable. So yeah, so I'm gonna go. I need to go and deep, like, whatever. Check on my car and all this other stuff. With that, I'm gonna say, take care, y'all. Seriously, mental health is serious. It's serious. It's very serious out there. Hey, guy, you might have to watch through. I'm about to end this because I just like spent like 2-3 hours in the car with my brother. So, all right, take care out there. Be good to yourself. All right, bye.